Why hello YouTube, greetings from the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer. So Earthrise Cliffjumper uploaded this morning, and all throughout the video I kept comparing the vehicle to the original Porsche 944, and for good reason. The shape is incredibly similar, that's what the original vehicle was, and those taillights are incredibly telling. We're used to seeing close but not perfect representations of their cars, but what if I told you that Earthrise Cliffjumper was very much a perfect representation of its alt mode? Okay, well not 100% perfect, let's get into it. So a few people were very gracious enough in the comment section this morning to correct me on this, and I'm so thankful they did. This is a Mitsubishi Starion. Does it look familiar? It oughta, because here's Earthrise Cliffjumper, and man, what a dead ringer! Okay, so the taillights are still pulled from the 944, but putting that aside, this is a near perfect replica. I must admit, I'm a little embarrassed I didn't know this car existed. I consider myself a Mitsubishi enthusiast, but this model escaped my knowledge. But I'm really glad that Cliffjumper was modeled after this, as those that did know about it corrected me, and I'm very much thankful for that, because it spawned further research, and my goodness, what a car! It was also released stateside as the Dodge Plymouth Chrysler Conquest TSI. It was a 4-cylinder, turbocharged 2-seater. It made 145 horsepower, came with a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic. Man, this car is just all sorts of awesome. It's very much a product of its time though, looking very similar to the late 80s Mazda RX-7 or the Nissan 300ZX, which makes sense considering these are all Japanese cars and we're all throwing their hat into the ring for 2-seater turbocharged sport cars, so of course they're all going to look similar to each other as they riff off each other's designs. Though I'm well aware of the latter too. This one escaped my knowledge, and quite frankly, a lot of other people's knowledge too, as most articles I found while researching are labeled the amazing car that you've never heard of. That all being said, it has me curious why Cliffjumper was modeled after this particular car. Was one of the designers a fan of the car? Perhaps even owning one? Was this maybe a passion project for him? Maybe sneaking the Mitsubishi design under the radar by adding the Porsche taillights and pitching it to the executives as a close but not perfect adaptation of the 944? Could that explain the extra detail and design of the articulation? And most importantly, look at the brakes! So basically, I would like to thank everyone so much for bringing this to my attention and introducing me to an amazing car from 30 years ago. And I'm even more glad that Cliffjumper was based off this car, so that they could correct me on it. This just adds to the current car detail that Cliffjumper already has, and in my opinion, just took it from incredible to incredible! This has been the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer.